Oh, I'm Mark Smith. The process. How have you been? Been a while since we got together with the YouTube video, and I just want to again say thank you for all your support and for tuning in to not only the Star 107 FM, but also to my podcast on Anchor, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. Again, we're living in a tumultuous time, and I think it's always so important to make sure that we are putting ourselves in a position to share. And part of sharing is actually telling a story, and telling stories that are so impactful. And I think this story epitomizes what we're talking about and truly why I wrote The Perfect Storm. So are you ready? All right. So let's start with this story. Think about this. Think about a story of a father and a daughter. You know, one day they were coming home from a revival, and the father let the little girl drive home. She was his assistant, so to speak. And while she was driving home, a bad storm broke out. And the daughter, being a new driver, got a bit scared. She looked over at her father and said, "Daddy, do you think I should pull over?" The father said, "No, baby. No, baby. Just keep on driving." So the little girl kept driving. But the storm got worse. She looked over at her father again, glanced at him, because she was scared. She said, "Daddy, are you sure? Are you sure you don't want me to pull over?" The father calmly looked back at her and said, "No, baby, just keep on driving." But the storm had gotten so bad that the daughter could barely see an inch from her face, and other cars started pulling over. Even 18-wheelers started pulling over in the storm. And she looked at him again, and she said, "Daddy, Daddy." He looked at her and said, "No, baby, no, just keep on driving." Well, you know, and then eventually they made it through the storm. And then the daddy told the baby after he pulled over, he said, "Look, baby, pull over now." So she pulls over the car, and he has a grin on her face. And she looked at her dad and said, "Okay, Daddy, I think I know why you wanted me to pull over." He calmly looked at her and smiled and said, "Why is that, baby?" She said, "You want me to thank God for bringing us through the storm." He smiled back and said, "Yeah, baby, that's it. But more importantly, there's another lesson that you gotta learn from here." And she said, "What is it, huh, Daddy? I don't understand." He said, "Get out of the car and I'll show you." So they both exited the car. He said, "Baby, turn around, look back, and tell me what you see." She said, "I see the storm." He said, No, baby. That's not all you see. Tell me what else you see." She said, "I don't get it, Daddy." He said, "Baby, where are all the cars that pulled over in the storm? Where are all the 18-wheelers? Where's the 18-wheelers that pulled over?" She said, "They're still in the storm?" He said, "That's it, baby. That's the lesson I want you to learn. See, when you pull over, you make the storms last longer. But if you just keep going, just keep going, just keep moving ahead and believing that it's possible and keep your hope and your faith, then you'll make it through your storm." That's what I want you to do. I want you to don't settle. Don't pull over. This is the perfect storm, and you will push through. Again, I'm Mark Smith with The Process. Please, please, please always remember your why is greater than your situation, which is part of your process. I'll see you soon.